I think the problem we see in the consumer shopping process when it comes to flooring is that consumers, they start the process online. Everybody goes online, looks at the store's website, and they look at products that they're interested in, and then by the time they get into the showroom and they're talking with the sales professional in the showroom, that experience that they had online didn't translate into the store. And it's almost like the whole process started all over again.
Overall, the flooring experience was just overwhelming and really, really confusing for the customer. On average, it was taking between 90 to 120 days to make a decision. And we were only keeping like 3.8 customers out of every 10. And it's just because it was confusing. They would go to multiple stores and then either wind up buying something and settling at the last store, or just like I said, dropping out altogether.
Customers have a lot of options these days, and the idea was for us to really create a simplified shopping experience. We call it Retail 2.0, but it really is just an easier way for the customers to not only browse products, but buy products. And so for us, it's really not just about reimagining the way a customer buys floors, but the tools they have available to them, whether it's online or in store, to make that buying experience that much easier.
We needed a partner that could help us with that digital experience that we wanted to have in the showroom, and Diversified was the perfect partner for that.
Diversified worked with CCA and the partners to develop a tech stack to create a new way to engage with their customers, to show them the features and the elements of the different products they're selling within the showrooms. So we sat with CCA and the stakeholders. We looked at their ideas of what they want the experience to be, how they wanted to present their information, and we worked collaboratively back and forth to determine a workflow that would allow them to express the elements of the program that they wanted to show, the product features, and make that into a usable customer interface.
What we learned through our research was that at the end of the day, the customer really just wanted a really simple way to buy new floors, but they wanted tools and technologies which Diversified helped us bring to life at the table for them to make that experience easier, whether it's seeing what a new floor would look like in their room or ordering a sample.
So when we were first received all the digital equipment, the CXP, the PXP, my initial reaction was I was impressed. It definitely gives an impression that you don't get in a lot of other flooring stores.
It was a piece of technology that the industry hasn't seen before, and it really helped us have a competitive edge. It helped with our customers with making decisions on colors and styles or different patterns, as well as being able to compare different products together as well. It allows our customers to see different styles within their own room by bringing in a picture and be able to look at it that way. Versus before, we didn't have that ability, so they would only be able to visualize it in their head or borrow a sample and bring it home to see it that way.
We were really impressed. The feedback we got from customers was excellent right out of the gate. So yeah, very impressed with it.
The majority of Diversified's retail customers, there's no AV technicians in those stores. So we have to design the experience and what we use to be remotely monitored and managed through our Pulse service. This gives the customers the assurance that technology is always going to be working, that we are looking for problems, proactively addressing those problems. And if there is a problem that can't be remotely addressed, dispatching technicians with the right parts, with the right tools to correct those problems on the first service call.
The feedback from the RSAs, initially there was a little bit of concern. Obviously there was some training we needed to do with them. The learning curve is really easy. It's a very simple product to use. I think we had a couple sessions, maybe 20, 30 minutes each, just kind of going through. I had my salespeople take pictures from their own house to show them how to get it onto the screen, put a product into it so a customer could use the visualizer. And we just ran through that a few times, and once they saw it, I think they, it kind of clicked with them how that could be impactful, in their sales process. It's been great.
Our team is continually looking at metrics of these systems, make sure they're operating, make sure things are functioning. If they're seeing faults, they're remote accessing the systems, remediating them where they can remotely. If we can't remediate remotely, we dispatch with our assurance teams. We'll go out on site and do the physical on-site remediation.
Some of the feedback we've been getting from our customers is they're surprised with the different abilities that it's able to do. Some of them, having shopped with us years past, didn't have that experience to be able to upload their own picture and then see their flooring laid out. So it certainly has helped them be able to have more confidence in their purchase, as well as being able to see the different styles and not having to bring samples home or us ordering them samples.
Retail 2.0 at the end of the day is really about creating an immersive space. And it's not really just an immersive in-store showroom, but it's about immersing the customer in our product. And so I think that, to me, is what helps us close more sales. It helps create a more loyal customer, and it helps us really, at the end of the day, create that experience that helps them tell their friends about it.
I think there's a added comfort level that customers get to be able to scan that product and get the additional information, and then they get that wow factor when they can do the room visualizer, especially when you show them how to take a picture from their cell phone and get it up on that screen within a matter of seconds.
What's also kind of fabulous about it is that it has become part of the daily, everyday life and practice of our members to use the PXP when they're either looking for a price, they're looking for comparable products, they're looking to show room scenes to their customer. It has, shortened that customer journey that we were talking about, that we were so concerned about. And also, what's kind of neat about it, it's given us permission to bring in more digital tools into the selling process, which I think is going to continue to elevate and separate our stores from the rest of the pack.